craziest couples ever.
You leaving right now. You gotta go. You gotta go.
What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and in this video I'll show some more clips of the craziest couples I can find. The next clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, it is definitely not good either. I guess this guy is recording all his stuff getting kicked out of the house. He ends up saying choose your women wisely. I'm not sure what he did, but this definitely sucks.
See, I know when I moved in, we were gonna have these kind of problems, bro. Come on now, what the? They gotta keep that ghetto. We don't need that out in the neighborhood. We come on now.
In this next one, I really do feel bad for this guy. Basically, he ends up getting flamed on this podcast. They're basically saying that he doesn't want to date single mothers. Obviously, he's speaking to a bunch of single mothers on the podcast, and even the men on the podcast are actually flaming him as well, saying what he's saying is not right. But to be honest, I don't disagree with him at all. And who would rather date someone with a child than someone with no child at all?
I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
So basically the argument she is saying is since he was raised by a single mother, it is wrong for him to say that you shouldn't date a single mother. That's like saying, why wouldn't you date an abusive alcoholic when your dad was an alcoholic? The comparisons absolutely make no sense. And her argument just doesn't make sense either. But keep watching what everybody else says. It absolutely pisses me off.
All right, so just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history. So
you're a very intelligent
woman. You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
Okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. I a better chance of me having a successful life.
You're speaking of
finding a man. That's what I'm thinking.
So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes. And
is your mother still alive?
I struggle. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggle.
Okay, so your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah.
Yes, that's 100% correct, and I don't understand why that's so hard to understand. Once again, men are not able to have their own preferences or what they want in a woman anymore without getting demonized for it. He is literally just saying his preference. He doesn't want a woman who has kids already, while a woman can ask for a man who's 6 feet tall, a millionaire, and won't get any backlash for it at all. I really do feel bad for him that no one's defending him on this entire panel.
Who we selling?
Right. So, what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character. I built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can.
They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing? You're
but we're not talking about that. That's not the situation at hand.
Listen,
That's not the
woman can say,
conversation.
I won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
what does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh, no, we can't say that. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
bro,
it's down.
You got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay?
Man.
So what I want to be clear, not
rights.
just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
Amen.
And this next clip is absolutely brutal. Basically, we have this man over here. I guess he ends up saving $18,000 for his wedding just for his girls to go on a girls trip and end up spending literally majority of it. Not only that, $4,000 on a bag. I would have absolutely called off the wedding right on the spot because this woman doesn't care about me at all.
You're spending the wedding money. Is that true?
I don't know how to tell you this, but yes.
What do you mean yes? Why?
Well, we wanted to go on a girls trip and I did buy a Louis Vuitton bag. But I have been trying to win the money back.
Yeah, how are you going to win it back? What are you going to go marry the poker machine? Go marry the poker machine, then maybe he'll give you a lavish wedding. I worked so hard for that money.
How much money's left?
$3,000.
$3,000? There was $18,000 there. Do you even want to get married?
Yes, of course. I love him so much. I want to get married. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking.
So how are you going to get married now? Now I have to find 3 jobs to work to catch up.
How much did that bag cost?
$4,000.
Are you serious? Some of your nan bought it to me for one, you lied.
I'm sorry, I didn't know how to tell you.
I'll give you $2,000 for the bag.
What kind of bag is it? I might chip in too.
In this section, we have this woman over here acting like she's super independent and successful at 21 without realizing what the men in her life did for her.
I'm 23 years old. I have my own house. I bought my own house at 21. No man.
Shut up. Shut up. You're Lil Wayne's daughter. The most popular rapper on earth. He bought your house.
In this section, we have this woman over here on this show. Basically, I guess she has 5 children, and she wants a really successful guy to take care of her without really realizing where she stands in the scenario. I guess she's super entitled, thinking that she's gonna pull any guy still. Meanwhile, she has 5 different baby daddies that the new guy now has to deal with, and also pay for 5 different kids. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure who's gonna be signing up for that life.
But sir, what would you say to the guy that's cautious about the fact that you have 5 children?
That's cautious.
Yeah, I mean, because 5 kids, I mean, if he takes you on, do you want to get married one day?
Yeah, I want to get married.
So he would have to accept you and 5 children, and if he's a real man, that means he has to provide for you and 5 other people. So he has to provide for 6 people. What would you say? If you get married to a man, he's providing for you in some way, and if not, he's definitely compromising. He's living in a house with kids that he didn't create, 5 of them. So what would you say to the guy that might be cautious?
I don't think so, because I got this. I got this.
But if you got, okay, do you understand the compromise? If you were to marry a man, you have young kids, 11 and 9, 6, 5, 1-year-old. Y'all will all have to live together.
Okay, I feel you. But this comment is really pissing me off. Like, that's 5 Happy Meals. So own kids. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. My house stay clean. I don't care about nothing what y'all talking about.
And this next one, this definitely sucks. Basically, I guess this man ended up cheating on his girl. So I guess she ends up getting all of his stuff and throwing it outside. You can literally hear him begging in the background. He's so stupid for doing this. Why would he cheat on the only person that's giving you a house?
I'm out of work. Did you get my wallet?
The wallet is in your hand.
He got kicked out. Wait, lock my door.
And this section of the story is absolutely so sad. Basically, he is going on to say that how he lost his job. Once he lost his job and things were getting pretty tough, his woman ended up leaving him as well. If this doesn't show that women are only interested in what you provide and not interested in just you, I don't know really what does. I've heard the story a million times.
I was married a few years back and everything was going really well. The relationship was awesome, and then I ended up losing my job and decided to make a career change. So money wasn't coming in as steadily as before. I couldn't get her the things that she wanted or take her out as much as we did before. And it eventually got to a point where she was distancing herself from me and kind of pushed away from the relationship and ended up in a divorce. She left. You know, I took it very seriously as far as getting through the good times and the bad, and obviously she...
Now going into more detail about what I said in the last clip about how women are only interested in things that you provide and not actually you as a person. Here's a perfect example of a woman who literally left her man because he didn't care about having a very lavish lifestyle. He wasn't so eager to the point where he wanted to have $1 million mansion and like a Lamborghini as a car. So she left and went to go find better.
I had a boyfriend. I didn't love him anymore. So we split up. Then I had a hoe phase. Then I found a new man. And the hoe phase ended.
So, why didn't you love him anymore?
He was one of them who wanted this life of, he's going to be one of these people who's really happy when he lives in his, you know, like 2 up, 2 down, okay car on the drive, goes on holiday once a year, respectable salary.
And that was boring for you?
Yeah. I'm never going to be happy to go on holiday once a year, have an okay car on the drive, and...
So it's boring to you?
That will never be the end goal. It's not a big enough end goal.
So when you was hoeing, did you just want to hoe that whole time?
Yeah, I was hoeing the whole time. I was never looking for it.
She's a female, bro. At the end of the day, if they're looking for love, a female, she's looking for love. That's how as a person, a human being, you're looking for companionship. You're looking for someone you can build with, grow with, this and that. Mate, what are we listening to, bro? I'm not sitting down listening to it.
And this sexual girl is an absolute hypocrite and goes to show that sometimes having female friends will only hold you down because they're giving you the worst advice possible. These girls do not want to see their friends in good and happy relationships, and clearly they have no idea what's better for them or not.
If you had a boyfriend, you would expect him to not have female friends?
Basically, yes.
And what about you? Would you drop all your male friends for your boyfriend?
No. They're pressuring me to say no.
So, but would you, in reality?
No, no.
So he has to drop all the girlfriends, but you don't drop the guy friends.
Yes.
And this next we have this OnlyFans woman. I guess she's going on to explain about how she regrets her lifestyle because she doesn't have kids or a husband to go home to. Now I guess she's like regretting it to the point where she's lecturing everyone on the panel, saying how they shouldn't be admiring this lifestyle and taking it back as soon as possible. But then again, we all saw this coming and they always regret the decision later on.
Regret every moment of it. All right? Because I was a boss ass bitch. And I made that money, sure did. But god damn it, I should have stayed my ass home like I was in Ohio, sheltered. I looked down on bitches like me when I was fucking 16. And if I met myself right now, I'd be like, who the fuck is you? No, I should have stayed home. No, I want to be taken care of, okay? And look where it got me. Yeah. Bitch, I'm 27. I don't have kids. No more drinks. I don't have a husband. I don't have none of that.
Basically in the building.
I'm staying with my friend. I looked at my oldest sister was a stripper. I always thought stripping was the most disgusting thing. What did I end up having to do? Becoming a stripper. Why? Because I put myself in debt, thinking I'm a boss ass bitch, not listening to my mom, staying the home and being smart.
And this section, I guess this man over here, Kai, ends up getting with the girl for her to ask him for Zelle afterwards. I guess he ends up saying this, but in my head, I'm like, I think he actually did pay. He just doesn't want to stay on the panel. But yeah, I guess some girls are really just easy. They don't care what you do to them as long as you just pay them correctly.
I don't hit a bitch, right? She put her clothes on. Talk about something. Yeah, you could just cash at me. Whoa!
Oh, no, you lost the game already, dude.
Whoa!
Oh, you lost the game already.
Bro, I'm like,
lost.
You think, I'm like, what do you think this is?
So how did you react? Tell us how to,
I'm like,
walk us through that.
Okay, I'll be honest. She like, so you can cash at me. I said, what you mean cash at? she like, send me some money. I'm like, so how much you want? I forgot the amount you said. It was like, it was over a band. Like
which is outrageous. Which is outrageous.
Nah, which is outrageous. I think, bro.
What is the appropriate number?
There's no appropriate number, bro. What the fuck? I got you an Uber here, bitch. You get out here, ride here, and a ride back.
The final real skip on this, guys, we have this man over here. He ends up kicking out his girl because she cheated on him. I guess she also had a kid. She's taking all of her stuff for just being completely silent in the video. Once again, why would you cheat on a person who's taking care of you and giving you a house? You took a risk and now you're homeless.
Got all your stuff? There you go.
I'm not going into the cops here.
You leaving right now. You gotta go.
I'm waiting for the cops.
You gotta go. Listen, when they disrespect you, don't be on a little big, don't leave me. Man.
Well, that does it, guys. So much for watching, guys. In the next one, take care. Peace.